Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Buffy Season 8, issue number 27. Take a look at this cover right here. Now, out of these two covers, which one do I like the most? Obviously this one. It always tends to be those covers. I don't even think this cover's all that good. Now let's just do a play-by-play in this, and then I'll give you my opinions on this, because I have some strong opinions. Twilight is working hard with his group of misfits to find Buffy. It's not working out that well. At least not at first. Eventually we cut here to Oz sitting down with the Scoobies, and he starts talking about how his life has changed. Since he went to Tibet, how he's kind of found inner peace with his werewolf side. In addition to that, we find that Oz is now with someone. I'm not sure if they're married, but he's with this chick right here. In addition to that, they have a child together. This throws everyone off. Oz has moved on with his life. He's kind of put Willow behind him, and he's kind of started a new life for himself. I mean, he has a kid, so it looks like Oz is in a pretty good place. And he starts talking, and we kind of get a flashback of what Oz has been doing since. He starts talking about how he went to the Tibet monks to kind of learn how to control the werewolf, and he did. He learned how to control the werewolf really well until he returned to Sunnydale. That's when things started to go to shit. He returned back, and he started to learn how to control the werewolf again. We then find out there were other people in this group that were werewolves that were trying to control it. And he was trying his best to help them out, teaching them to allow the werewolf to flow through them and out of them. However, they did not like this, and they decided to let the werewolf control them. These individuals become like a gang of werewolves that go around and kill people. They became very dangerous, so the monks started to carry knives on them. Okay, this little dinky knife is going to kill a werewolf? Well, maybe I shouldn't complain, because Angel did kill a werewolf with a pen. I retract that statement. Anyways, so these werewolves are just going around, and they're killing people up, and yeah, that's about all that's mentioned for them. Whether they show up later on, I don't know, but they're really not mentioned any other point in this comic. So they might show up in next issue. And then we get a little bit more from Oz, and we have a little talk with Oz and Willow, and they talk about how she's not upset at all with Oz, she's just jealous with Oz, because Oz has everything she wanted. Someone she's in love with, someone to be in love with, and then also have a child. Willow's life is kind of down to shit. Buffy gets straight to the point, and she says to Oz, we need to learn how to control our magical selves, so that Twilight can't find us. And Oz kind of said, well, you're pretty much dumb, because it's not like we can do that right here, but we can try our best. By the way, you being here threatens my family, so let's get to work so you can leave. Twilight shows up in Tibet with Amy and the rest of the dudes, and they can't find specifically where Buffy and her gang is, but they are going to try. They're going to wait for her to slip up. And that's about the end of the issue. Now, on to what I think about it. First thing I want to do is comment about the art. I've said this multiple times before, but I do not like the art in Buffy. Just to give you an example, I could not tell who Dawn was for a while. I thought she was Faith. Honestly, for a while I thought Dawn was Faith. I know, that's pretty bad. I've been reading every single issue up until this point. The art annoys me. They need to get a new artist. Not to say the artist is bad, it's just, I don't think they can do renditions of the actual people that well. Whatever. Putting art aside. In the last issue I commented that the issue was bad. Issue number 26 was bad, but the story arc looked like it was going to be good. Yeah, that's pretty much a shaded opinion there. This issue was fun only because you get to see what's happened to Oz. It doesn't do much for the story arc. I mean, Twilight's hunting them down, but that's about it. It's all out of walking around and talking. I expected this retreat story arc to be very fast-paced, high-octane, and be energetic. but it's not, and I'm not too overly impressed with this arc. Hopefully it starts to pick up. This issue was definitely better than last issue. Last issue, I have to say, was the worst Buffy issue I've read. It was horrible. This issue is at least good. It at least has something to it. Last issue did not. Would I recommend picking this up? For Oz fans, yes, but this will pertain to Oz fans only. If you're a Buffy fan, a hardcore Buffy fan, you're probably going to pick it up anyway. But it's going to be geared towards Oz fans more. I like Oz. I don't like him as much as other people do, but I think I still enjoyed it despite that. I give it like a solid C+ for a rating. What's happened to Buffy comics? Seriously. Okay, so the first story arc, from issue number 1 to 15, which was A Long Way Home, No Future for You, and Wolves at the Gate, were fantastic. Fantastic. And then we get The Future Is Now, which is the Frey story arc, which was messa. And then we get the Predator and Prey story arc, which was really quite jumbled up. It was okay, but it was jumbled up. And now we're getting this story arc, which really isn't that great. The Buffy comics started off so great, and now they're just meh. So, please, guys, get this. Joss Whedon, I don't think he's even writing them anymore, because his name isn't even on the credits. I think he's just going as executive producer, overlook it. Kind of like what he did with Angel, but at least Angel has a really good writer. This is unacceptable for Buffy. They really need to get back to where they were in the first few issues. I love Buffy to death, I really do, but I'm not feeling it with these last two issues really make it come home, because at least during the Predator and Prey story arc, it was fun. The story may have been lacking, but it was fun. This doesn't really have the funness to it. It's interesting, but it really doesn't have it, so you be a judge for yourself. A lot of people still love it despite its flaws. I can't be like that. Like, for example, Angel is my favorite TV show, and I was happy it got turned into a comic. But I'll admit when there's bad issues, and there's been bad issues. I mean, so I can admit when there's been bad issues of Buffy or an Angel. Some people cannot. I'm not feeling it with the Retreat story arc, so we'll see where it goes. We'll see. So with that said, we're going to end the video here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.